Hi, I'm Alexis. I'm a sophomore in the MSP, majoring in open and finance, and I'm from Athens, Greece. So I first learned about the Psaros Center back in last year's FMQ when they organized this amazing event, and I had the chance to attend. And then I just did my research on the center, found out about the opportunities to get involved. My first actual involvement in the center was in the undergraduate stock pitch last year, where me and a couple other guys did a pitch there, and we went to the final. And it was overall a great opportunity and a great experience. Then later on, I also applied to the FinPolicy track, and I was lucky enough to get in. I was again one of the greatest experiences I've probably had during my time at Georgetown. I'd say that I have a couple in my mind. I Just to name a few, I really like the visit that we did on the Fed. I really like the visit that we had on the CFTC. But the one that like stood out in particular was during the New York section of the trip when we went to the Goldman office. I really liked that part of the track for three reasons. First, it was my first time in basically a like big banks trading floor, which I thought was a really cool thing. Uh, because that's where they took us after the uh main like discussion. Uh, an information part of the visit. Secondly, I really liked how they talked about like basically the interplay of finance and politics, but also on a third note, I really liked how they also brought like the how to get the recruiting aspect of Goldman and everything. So I feel like they had like a perfect balance of us learning more about the company, uh, us having a good conversation with all the Georgetown people at Goldman regarding the intersection of policy and finance, and us also getting to basically view what they do on a daily basis and how like some of their offices are structured, like their trading floor. I mean, I always had a long-standing fascination for finance, but what the FinPolicy track certainly did to me was, firstly, in a way, change the way I think about how finance and politics and policy basically connect together and the intertwining of the two. And also, the FinPolicy track helped me realize what specific areas I want to do in the world of finance and what career I want to pursue. Of course, I'm a sophomore, so uh, I'm still like in the recruiting process, and I'm pretty young still. However, would definitely say that being part of the FinPolicy track buttressed my whole perspective on the world of finance and the interplay it has with policy. I have certainly stayed involved with the Psaros Center. In fact, I'm going to be volunteering at the FMQ this year for the whole duration of the day. I also plan on attending any other student opportunities they have this year, such as being part of the pitch again, as well as any other events that happened throughout the year. For example, the Careers in Finance event, which was held in early September, which was something I attended, and then I we went on for dinner with some of the guests there, which was something really nice that the center organized. Uh, and this has overall really made me want to be engaged even more with the center because when we get those opportunities to be involved, we want to keep being involved since we get so much and we get to like uh, in a way broaden our horizons through our involvement with the Psaros Center.